Something I've learned from a very, very young age is that nothing is what it seems. From very cryptic messages from my father, to very direct messages from my father, to my time in the South African schooling system, to my times that I spent in libraries just lapping up books and reading every book on every rack in the non-fiction section, to my time in the South African military, in the Air Force, at the Test Flight and Development Center, which was a secret base at the time when I was there, until everything became public during the transition into 1994, to my time from 1992 in the nuclear industry at Koeberg Nuclear Power Station, during my time in counterterrorism intelligence from 2002 to 2010, from my time in military intelligence, where I was drafted after my second week at the TFDC to investigate senior officials on that site and the subsequent court cases that took place. My world is very different from your world, and the world I used to live in changed as I learned that things are not what they seem. I learned that the Rothschild family funded the Anglo-Boer War, and that the Anglo-American bloc, which is basically the Zionist interests of Israel, fully controlling Britain and America, getting control of both of those countries to extract minerals from the southern African region, especially South Africa. When you learn that the billions and billions of rands that leave the South African fiscus does not sit in ANC cadre bank accounts. When you learn that the real ANC that was founded in the early 1900s vanished in 1930s, and a new ANC was formed in the 1940s, backed by Zionist funders. That these very same people created the apartheid government in 1948 and took out the leaders that wanted to expose them. That these very people created the ANC that we have today, put them in government, negotiated with Mandela before his so-called release, got rid of P.W. Botha, incorporated F.W. de Klerk to get the dirty work done, and for Margaret Thatcher to come here to South Africa, where I saw her personally speaking to Anton Rupert and to Harry Oppenheimer, instead of F.W. de Klerk discussing the future of South Africa. Our government was never in charge. Will they ever be? Our leaders right now, our governance system, our constitution, written with the oversight of Zionist interests. If you understand what is really going on, you can start making decisions in your life. The DA, the so-called opposition party, when I was a part of that movement, which I believed was a movement on the ground to do better in South Africa, realizing that there were a fake opposition that were funded by the same people, Rothschild proxies. I had to leave them because they were filled with racists, they were filled with bigots, they were filled with liars and deceivers. That goes right to the top. The Democratic Party, the party of Helen Suzman, all of them run by Zionist interests. Seeing Israel's involvement in our arms programs, all the way from our space programs to our nuclear weapons program, all the other countries involved, France, Germany, etc., I can name them. If you want to know what is really going on in this country, subscribe to this channel. Go and watch the Moments in Time and Question Everything series of videos. I still have a lot to expose in future, and I can tell you, nothing is what it seems. The 2 playlists on this channel is free to the public for you to go and spend the time and watch them if you really care about your future. And then, after subscribing to this channel, even if I say things that you do not agree with, that goes against your beliefs and your faith, stick it out, because I might just prove to be right. And I can tell you, when it comes to the illusion that someone is coming to save us, I am 100% correct. No one is coming to save us. We need to create a new reality, and we need to do it fast. We need to get groups and teams of people together to have discussions on what that new reality is going to look like. Not just politically, but societally. What will a new civilization look like outside of a closed off tech enclave? And if you want to live in the world where everything is dictated to you, where you can't go out in a canoe and just row on a river or on a dam, or go and fish, or take a boat out on the ocean, then leave this channel right now, because you are wasting your time here. I want to thank all of you that are supporting what we are doing on the ground. You can go to the description below this video and find all our social media links. On the 28th of this month, next Sunday at 2 p.m, I will start a Zoom presentation that people will join from across the world to discuss the future that the tech billionaires have laid out for us. Cut through the crap and make sure that you understand what is actually happening with AI, with data centers, with advanced robotics, and many other things that will influence your future faster than you can ever imagine. If you're not interested in your future, stay away. Stay away. This is a place for those that are brave, for those that are willing to face what is coming and do what it takes to survive. I thank you.